Alright.
Okay.
Let us begin with, where are you from?
I am from Lakeville, Massachusetts, which is southeastern Mass.
Where'd you go to school?
College, I went to USC, and I studied theater, and I minored in cinema studies.
Alright, so what are your goals career-wise, just in general?
In a very general sense, I want to support myself by creating things. Creating film, creating music, creating theater, creating art, photography, and if that's all I could do and not have to do other jobs too, that would be perfect, I think.
Who's a role model of yours?
The first obsession I had was Fred Astaire, and I just loved him so much because he's so meticulous and he's such a technician. I was, 7, so I had no idea what any of that meant. I just knew that I knew that what he was doing, I'm just gonna combat it.
Yeah, let her rip.
Was important, at least to me. Later on, I really started identifying with Tina Fey. Seeing what she was doing and watching her career progress really inspired me to just do things myself. That's part of why I don't think of myself as an actor and a working actor in a traditional sense, because I'm not satisfied to sit around and try to get hired to do things. I'd rather just do it myself.
What's been your favorite ECO project?
I want to say Puppy Love, because it was so cool and so weird, and it wasn't fun. I like things that feel like work when I'm actually acting. I was shut in a cage on my all fours for several hours, and at one point I had a tennis ball that we had cut, and it was stuck in my mouth because I couldn't actually fit the whole tennis ball in my mouth, and it was cutting into my gums. Been crying for 2 hours, and it was just really ugly, and I was like, yes, this is making stuff. I think my second favorite would have to be Our Brother Justin. It was so fun being theater style acting, not in terms of our performances, but in terms of how we were going through the scenes and moving through the dialogue. And it made for a long day, but a really fun day that went flying by. And I got a lot of grape juice spilled on me and down my butthole.
Drink it! No! Drink! No!
Casey!
No! I am your brother! Step! She needs a group.
I could feel it running down my asshole. There was so much grape juice everywhere, so that was a blast too. I think those are my two favorites.
So what's been your favorite ECO moment?
Probably shooting Nightcap for the lock-in, because it was so late at night. Everyone was a little wacky because we'd been shooting for so long and drinking, and we were all a little slap happy. I just liked the mentality of the lock-in where we all just rolled up our sleeves. We're like, all right, we're here. Maybe we'll just do all of this stuff and figure out how to make it work, and we did. And there's a lot of teamwork involved, which I like.
So if you weren't acting, what would you be doing?
Honestly, if I hadn't come to school here, I would probably be working in museums. I worked at a museum for 7 years, and my mom worked at the same museum, and it was a living history museum, so we did basically reenactments of the first settlers in the U.S., where you're just portraying these real people, teaching people about how they lived, the cultural ideals that they had and the religious ideals that they had, and how they got through the day, teaching and researching and being nerdy like that, because that's what I do.
How would you like to die?
I would like to die in a big feather bed, a downy, puffy, soft feather bed, somewhere in the country on a chilly night where I'm just the perfect amount of stoned. Where you're just so comfy and you just close your eyes and go. That's what I want. That was inspiring to be around, even if it wasn't sort of my comfort zone. Sports!
So, when did you move out here?